I'm your host, Blake.
I'm Chris, and Sam is gone again. Sam with a concussion, he is not here right now. So today we're gonna preview Week 10, even though it's just the two of us. This might be the last episode we are gonna be doing alone. Sam should be back next episode. Let's hope that he's back and ready to talk about more football on the pod. So today we are gonna talk about fantasy pickups first.
Mm-hmm. If you guys did not watch already, watch the video. Is that coming out?
It's coming out. It already came out.
It already came out.
I'll watch this episode.
Yeah, by the time you're watching this episode, it'll already come out. Make sure you guys go watch that on fantasy.
Go watch that right now. It's a 10-minute episode just on fantasy football
this week. Fantasy football.
If you guys like it, really do smash the like button. Just me and Blake every week we'll do a 10-minute episode.
We enjoy making it. So
yep, we're gonna go 10-minute episode. If you guys really do enjoy it, we'll make one every single week and help you guys with fantasy football. So we'll start off with injury news.
Yes, Christian McCaffrey is most likely out. It said most likely. We're not 100%, but most likely out next week with the shoulder injury.
Yep,
the shoulder injury. Miles Sanders is back after missing some time. That's good for you fantasy owners.
After missing 2 games with a calf injury and him coming off that bye week with the Eagles, and Kenyon Drake is looking like he's gonna be back. They're playing a weaker rushing defense, the Cardinals, and the Buffalo Bills this year. They've been a little tough. So Kenyon Drake is someone, if you got him, he's probably a flex at this point, maybe an RB2. I recommend starting him. And Damian Harris is okay after sustaining
he's good. He went to concussion protocol in the game versus the Jets, and he's officially returned back to practice this week. He should be playing next week on Sunday.
Justin Jackson is also all set to play next game. He's still questionable, but it sounds like he'll be playing. And David Johnson is looking like he will clear concussion protocol in time to play, which is good for that team. And it seems Andy Dalton is also going to play next week. So, topic of the week, the generational QB swap. We're heading towards that time.
Yeah, it's for you guys, for anyone who's been watching football for a long time, you guys know the guys who make up your football childhood. Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, all those guys, and it's coming that time of our life when they are going to head out.
Yep.
And we have new guys coming in. And the best example, I think we are set for the future when it comes to football. We got guys like Patrick Mahomes. Hate to say it, Deshaun Watson.
Yep. You got everyone from that 2018 draft class and below. This year's draft class is probably gonna, and next year's draft class will probably cap off the next few franchise quarterbacks for every single team.
Yeah.
Besides your Seahawks.
The Seahawks are going to keep Russell Wilson for a good amount of time.
Yeah. Matt Ryan is probably also on his way out.
Yeah, he's
had a great career. We gotta mention
great
that
career.
too.
MVP, played great.
But yeah, you got Josh Allen. You have a guy like Deshaun Watson.
Patrick Mahomes,
You got Patrick Mahomes,
Joe
Lamar,
Burrow, Justin
Herbert,
Watson.
Tua, Watson. We can go on. You got Trevor. You have Trevor Lawrence coming in the league this year. Justin Fields, Zach Wilson. There's Mac Jones coming in the league from Alabama. You have a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah, a lot of talent coming in. Almost every team should be having their franchise quarterback sooner or later.
Yeah, if not after this year, in the next 2-3 years, every team after their QBs retire, they will be starting to develop new quarterbacks. You also got guys like Jordan Love, who is the Green Bay's future starter. You have things like that going on right now, and it's cool to see that our future of the game it's coming true, and it's really cool to see how the overtaking generations have split.
We're witnessing a lot of change in the NFL when it comes to players. It's sad, but at the same time it's good because the NFL still going to be good.
You get the wide receiver cores changing. Running backs are young now.
Wide receivers and running backs, that's huge. They've been coming in the league. And
there's some great young offensive linemen out too.
Yeah.
You got Quentin Nelson, great guy, Orlando Brown Jr. You have Kevin Dotson, rookie for the Steelers, been amazing. Yeah, it's been really cool to watch. So, our first game that we're going to talk about next week is the Colts-Titans game.
Yes, the Colts-Titans play Thursday Night Football. Very, very big game. I think this is a divisional game. Is it divisional?
Yes.
Yeah, divisional game. 2 at the top of the division. And it's going to be up. Can the Colts offense play good football? Because that was their struggle. Because their defense, they have a very good defense currently. I think they have a top 5 defense.
Yeah.
And it's their offense that's been struggling when it comes to. They played great in the first half versus the Ravens this last week, but their offense couldn't stick with the Ravens' offense. causing them to lose, of course.
Next game we got Texans versus Browns. This might be a good game.
Yes,
Deshaun Watson versus that Browns defense. I could see the Texans pulling this one out, but also at the same time the Browns have been decent this year, mediocre, and I could see them possibly winning. This is gonna be a good football game, actually. Next we got the football team versus the Lions. I could see the football team win this one at the same
me
time
too.
as the Lions.
I can see that.
They have Kenny Galladay back, Terry McLaurin. You get to see some great young wide receivers too.
Great young wide
Matthew
receivers.
Stafford slinging it like normal. Seems like Alex Smith is going to take over the quarterback duties for the football team for now on. With Dwayne Haskins back.
Crazy comeback for him.
Yep.
Bucks Panthers. This is going to be a big game because the Bucks just came off a huge loss against the Saints. They got killed 38-3, and so did the Panthers. Panthers, they didn't get. It wasn't a huge loss. It was just a close game, and it was a sad loss for the Panthers because they played very well. And of course, Christian McCaffrey was playing that game, had a huge game. He will probably most likely not be playing for this game, but how much would that be in effect? We don't know because the Panthers offense. Mike Davis is still Mike Davis.
They have Curtis Samuel, Robbie Anderson, who am I forgetting?
DJ Moore. Yep.
They have some good weapons at wide receiver, and Teddy Bridgewater's really used them well this year. He's been fantastic for that team. Yeah, top 5 passing yard leader this year, actually.
And then we got the NFC East rivalry, Eagles-Giants. I don't know how the last time this game ended last time with was it a field goal winning? Wasn't, I don't know, but it was a close game, Eagles-Giants.
Oh, Daniel Jones had the trip.
Oh, yeah, the trip. Evan Ingram missed the catch. I think that was that game.
That was that game.
And they play again this week. It's NFC East. There's not much to talk about. The division's terrible, but it is a good game.
Who I think's going to win?
Who?
I think Cass's Giants are going to win.
Me too. I'm taking the Giants on this one. I'm taking the Giants.
I'm taking the Giants. Next, we got the Steelers versus the Bungles. The Steelers having their own COVID problems right now, but just today, the Bengals got news that they're dealing with some COVID problems right now with some offensive linemen and defensive backs. This is gonna be an interesting game. I still think the Steelers will prevail, become 9-0.
They should be winning this game.
They should win this game. I'm excited to watch Joe Burrow for the first time. I'm really excited to see what he has in store. T. Higgins, young wide receiver.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be Joe Burrow's his first really, really tough challenge when it comes to defenses and see how he's going to play.
Yeah.
We have Jacksonville versus the Packers. I don't know. Jacksonville's not quite there. They have a really strong running game. Once again, the Packers are currently an amazing team. They're a complete team currently. Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones. Devontae Adams is playing out of his mind, and I expect the same thing coming into this week. I'm taking the Packers on this one.
Yep, I agree. Next we got Shurs Vikings versus the Bears. It's gonna be Monday Night Football. This is also gonna be
a great game.
Fantastic game. I'm really excited for this one. You can see Dalvin Cook go off right here. It's gonna be a good game. This is a big test for the Bears coming and placing a team with a losing record.
In this game, Vikings-Bears is going to be, in my opinion, I think this will make or break Dalvin Cook's MVP candidacy because, I don't know if that's even a word, but it's going to make or break it because I think if he needs, I think, 160-something, averaging 160-something yards a game to reach the 2,000 mark that he's most likely going to get. But this game is huge because the Bears' defense is the Bears' defense. They have a very good pass rush. And if Dalvin Cook can prevail getting over 200 yards on that, I think he can get 200 yards on most of these teams in the NFL.
Next, we got Patriots versus the Ravens.
I don't know how I feel about this one. This is going to be tough.
Quick, Ravens, kill, done. Seahawks versus the Rams. Seahawks, task for them. Rams could light it up with their wide receivers and that secondary, Jared Goff. This might be an interesting game.
I think it's going to be a very high-scoring game.
We thought of this one for a game of the week. This is going to be a high-scoring game. I don't know how this one's going to end, though, to be completely honest. I think the Seahawks want to winning with Russell Wilson and their weapons, but
I don't think Jared Goff has that it factor to make those clutch plays when needed.
DK's going to go off.
Yep.
They'll put Ramsey on Lockett.
Hopefully. I actually wouldn't be surprised if we see Ramsey one-on-one with DK because they're both two pretty big guys. Once again, Jalen Ramsey's one of the biggest corners in the league when it comes to height-wise, so we can see it.
Next, we got Dolphins Chargers. Tua versus Herbert.
This is huge. This is going to be a big game. We get to see Tua again and Justin Herbert play really good again. I think both these quarterbacks are going to play very well because they both have been having struggling. Actually, no. Dolphins' defense has been very good.
Dolphins' defense has been good.
So we could see practically the Chargers' offense struggling more than Miami. I'm gonna take the Dolphins on this one. I'm taking Miami. Miami's hot right now.
Miami's hot right now. Tua Tagovailoa looking absolutely fantastic. But this is a matchup we're going to see for years, and it's going to be good for years. Herbert versus Tua. Next, you got Broncos Raiders. This one
big divisional game right here.
Big divisional game. I don't know. I think the Raiders are gonna win.
Oh yeah, of course.
They're
I
gonna
think
they
Raiders are gonna win.
probably gonna stop Josh Jacobs, but hey man, those wide receivers on the Raiders and
Nelson
Desmond
Aguilar's
and Darren
having a
Waller.
great season.
Yep. Game of the week. Game of the
Bills,
week.
Cardinals.
Bills Cardinals. I'm excited for this one, Blake. What
Both
do you
these
think about it?
teams have something to prove. The Bills just proved like they're back. I think they proved it, but I think if they win this game, I think they can prove it. Like they're one of the top tier teams because
Yep.
people even we doubted the Bills a lot.
We did.
But coming off, they absolutely killed the Seahawks, and the Cardinals just come off a big loss. They have something to prove now, losing to Miami. So. Me personally, I'm taking the Cardinals on this
Yeah.
one. I think their offense is too high powered.
Me too. And I think the Cardinals have the ability to stop DeAndre and
Yeah.
Kirk with Tre'Davious White, Jordan Poyer, I'm forgetting one of those safeties.
Micah Hyde.
Micah Hyde. With that defense, I just don't think that they can
Yeah.
do it with.
I can see the Cardinals rushing a lot this game because the Buffalo rush defense is very weak, but their pass
Kenny
defense
Drake.
is there. They're
Yep.
One of the best pass defenses in the league.
Yep.
And once again, if you guys did not see our episode on fantasy football, 10-minute
Go
episode,
check it out.
full on
Good,
fantasy football,
easy
go take a
episode.
look at it. Very good episode. And that's
Yeah.
all we got for you guys today. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, comment down below things you want us to talk about or anything like that when it comes to football. And we'll see you guys next time.